Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win and find a way to lose. Look, man, Benavidez and Plant, it's fight week. I plan on doing about 50 videos about these two guys. So much content, man. But this isn't what that's about right now. It's just talking about why you should buy the pay-per-view. I know a lot of you have other ways of watching it. It's all good. Kind of what our reality is today. But look, the undercard is on point, man. The full fight card is pretty good. You look at what they got going on here, man. The guy at the bottom, man, Khan Jr., he doesn't have an opponent right now, but he will this week. Then you look at Merriweather and Perez. It's a pretty good fight. Looks like Merriweather is on his way up. You see when you look at Perez, the fact that he has 14 wins, 15 losses, this is just one of those things to keep building the confidence and sharpening the skill set of the young Merriweather III. Then you get over here and you can take a look at Blancas and Molina, and you can see this is just one of those fights to see who's going to go on to the next step and maybe start doing 6 to 8 round fights. But it looks like it's a pretty good matchup. Neither one of them seem to have any KO power. But it is what it is at this point. Then you get up there to Zamora and... Hold on one second, man. I need to get my glasses because, you know, I'm old. Zamora and Ibarra. This could be a good squad too, but then again, you know, I don't know if these guys are going to make it out the fight. You look at Zamora. This man has 10 wins, 8 by KO, and Ibarra has 15 wins, 7 by KO. That is a problem. Could make for an early night. You'd have to favor Zamora for the KO, but then again, it just depends on the type of opponents Ibarra has fought. When you look at these wins and these guys with wins and KOs, kind of hard to say if they're a special fighter or not. A win is a win, but if you're fighting tomato cans, I mean, it eventually shows up. Munguia, Zurdo, Ramirez. And you look at Velasquez, Marcelino, Nicolas Lopez. This may be a good scrap too. Why in the world would they put Velasquez 6 wins all by KO against a guy named Marcelino Lopez, 37 wins, 22 of those wins by KO, and only 2 losses? Now, I don't know what the hell is going on here with this matchup, but on paper, it looks like Velasquez is about to get tore out the damn frame. But, you know, who knows? He may be the next Miguel Cotto, Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya. We just don't know. But damn, why throw him in there with a killer like that? Then you got Kevin Gonzalez and San Martin. This right here could be a real good matchup too. Gonzalez looks like he's trying to get himself to the next level. 25 wins, 13 by KO. And then San Martin, who's been fighting for a while, 34 wins, 21 by KO, 6 losses. 2 of those losses were by knockouts. But this could prove to be probably one of the better fights of the night because both of these guys can't afford to take a loss if they want to get to the next step. Then get into names that you guys are probably a bit more familiar with, the Cody Crowley, Abel Ramos. This is that WBC title eliminator. Now, who they're going to fight, I have no idea if they win. But let's say Cody Crowley wins. But this is not an easy fight for him because Abel Ramos can bang. Crowley, 21 wins, 9 by KO, no losses. Ramos, 27 wins, 21 of those wins by KO, 5 losses. It was knocked out once. But this is going to prove just what kind of cloth Cody Crowley is cut from. If he can get through Ramos, he's going to become a WBC mandatory. But, you know, who's he going to fight? I mean, because you got Spence, who I think is going to fight Crawford, right? It is what it is. Then Thurman's still in the breeze. Are they going to make it where he has to fight Thurman? I don't know. But Cody Crowley's in a good position if he wins. He may be in a bit of a holding pattern, which sucks, but he's in a good position. Now, the fight of the night, for me, is Valenzuela and Colbert. Colbert said that he's much more disciplined, taking fighting serious. He wasn't as disciplined in taking fighting serious. When he went and fought Hector Garcia, said he was making so much money, partying, doing all the things he's never done in his life. Just being the typical story of these guys who come into money young, inexperienced, and no financial discipline. But he got his ass disciplined that night by Hector Garcia. And now it looks like he got his feet underneath him and he's going to get in the ring and handle the business with Jose Valenzuela. Valenzuela is a good fighter. He's strong. He's too sloppy to me. But my concern with this fight is Valenzuela has Heredia in his camp, and that could prove detrimental for Chris Colbert. So all I'm saying, pay attention to that. But I'm favoring Chris Colbert to outbox him and win. But if for some reason he can't put a dent in Valenzuela, Valenzuela may do him worse than Hector Garcia, especially with the Heredia fruit cocktail floating around. And when I say fruit cocktail, it doesn't mean it's pads. It could just be a way he puts things together to give these guys an advantage. Joseph Spencer, Jesus Alejandro Ramos. Spencer's got to do something. This man has 16 wins, 10 by KO. It's time for him to get a big name. Fighting Alejandro Ramos, 19 wins, 15 by KO. You know, when you look at these names and pictures and you may not be familiar with these guys, don't sit there and sleep on them. That doesn't mean anything. You can see a situation. Man, who was that who was fighting the other day? Like Jared Hurd. Got himself in there. I can't remember the name of the opponent he fought, but got himself in there against that Mexican opponent, and just got beat. I mean, convincingly beat down every round. Got cut, fight stopped. So inside the mouth, fight stopped. So what I'm saying is, don't sit there just because we're more familiar with the name of a boxer than his opponent, and think for a second that means the opponent doesn't bring something to the ring. I'm telling you right now that do not underestimate any of these opponents. Man, these guys are all fighters, and it's not the best boxer who wins the boxing match. It's the fighter who boxes the best on that night. That being said, I'm looking forward to planting Benavidez like we all are, but I really want to see what happens with Crowley and what happens with Colbert. I'm paying attention, especially in the Colbert-Valenzuela fight, because of that damn Heredia. I want to see just how Valenzuela performs. He can't afford to lose. Benavidez Sr. has already said that whoever loses goes to the back of the line. And we're going to see just how far these guys are willing to go to make sure they don't end up in the back of the line. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. This is the Benavidez versus Plant full fight card. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.